This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Good morning on a Friday. Nick Soletti here with our top stories. Heartache in a community mourning the loss of a Valley mom and her 3 small children killed in a suspected murder-suicide. Family and friends gathering near 7th Avenue and Northern to hold a vigil for the Hudgens family.
All of us are lucky to have known them, and I think our family is very grateful to have such, neighbors that are so tight and loving.
Oh, we spoke to the cousin of Marla Hudgens, who says that she was the glue to their family. Marla, her 3-year-old son Christopher, and 6-month-old twins Gwen and Faye all found dead Wednesday inside their home. Police believe the husband killed the family before turning the gun on himself.
She didn't deserve this. She had a lot of life ahead of her. And, the kids, just awful.
Oh, I can't even imagine. As to what led up to the murders, police are still investigating that. Let's get to a health alert right now in Arizona as the number of flu cases surging with nearly 1,000 new cases reported in just a week. My nephew's one of them. The Arizona Department of Health Services shows nearly 2,000 total cases since the beginning of October. Typically, there are less than 300 cases at this time.
It's just really unusual to see it in October, November, especially flu this early. Flu usually peaks, after the holidays. It tends to get worse. We're seeing a lot of flu, a lot of strep, a lot of RSV, still seeing COVID.
As for the respiratory virus RSV, numbers are more than 1,000% compared to a typical season, with 3,900 total cases in less than 2 months, with 1,300 reported last week alone. Parents, listen to this. The majority of cases are kids 4 and younger. Mortgage rates fell considerably this week, but not enough to help potential home buyers. Freddie Mac says the average 30-year mortgage rate fell to 6.61 this week. It's down from more than 7% earlier this week. A 30-year mortgage rate a year ago was 3.1%. Oh, my goodness. The holiday travel season kicks off this weekend. AAA predicting 55 million travelers will fly or drive to their Thanksgiving destinations. The TSA says it's expecting a very busy holiday travel season beginning today through Sunday, the 27th, and expects to screen as many as 2.5 million passengers on Wednesday. The agency offering up these tips: pack smart and check the prohibited list as you fill up your suitcase, and have your ID out. Arizona allows residents to use the Apple mobile device to store their ID. So that's pretty cool. Makes it easy to just flash and go. Hey, inflation hitting our wallets really hard. And for people planning on the 12 days of Christmas, well, you have reason to say bah humbug this morning. The cost of everything from a partridge in a pear tree to the 12 drummers drumming, it's going to run you a record $45,000. It's nearly an 11% leap from last year, according to PNC. The financial services firm has compiled its annual Christmas price index for the past 39 years. 5 gold rings account for part of the price increase, with the value of gold up 39%. The lords a leaping, and the ladies dancing, that's also more expensive because of labor shortages and wage hikes. Their wages have gone up. Smart Shoppers, a Valley couple's business, is helping people discover big savings. So we checked out the Bins AZ near 67th Avenue and Indian School. The store is basically divided into 2 sections. The retail side is where you can expect to pay about half of what you would at a big box store like Target, but the real deals are in the bins.
We buy truckloads, and every pallet that comes there, we just dump it in the bins regardless of how big it is, value, anything, no matter how big or small. And then starting on the deal day, which is Saturday, we let the customer pick what they're willing to pay $15 for. Then every day the price will drop.
Okay, this is so cool. The pallets come straight from Amazon or Target warehouses. The owners tell us it's been so successful, they just opened up their 2nd store in Glendale and already have plans for a 3rd. This morning, a huge honor for one Valley business named one of the top in the country. We're talking about Cider in Mesa, the veteran-owned cidery and a beer room there, named 3rd for best ciders in the U.S. by USA Today. Each week there is a rotating list of ciders available. You can even take home some canned versions as well. This year, Cider expanded with a 2nd location in Gilbert. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, just go to abc15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.